Hey, how are you? I'm wondering if you're having a great day because I think you're having a great day. I mean, you should be having a great day because I said so. Oh, well, if you're not, then you're going to find a way to make it great. I can tell. I can tell. So, welcome to another edition of Let's Do Some Trans Mediumship and see where it takes us. If you don't know me, my name is Misty. I don't tell people that because who cares? Do you really care who I am? If you care, let me know. However, it's none of my business whether you like me or not. But if you find some fun in this and some ahas or enlightenment or maybe the message is for you, then I'm so thankful to be of service to you. So I will take the good and the bad, and we'll do this for you because we love you. So I'm going to breathe and sit for a minute and see what we get. Yay! What do we need to know? Who wants to come in? God, I am here and I am ready to receive. Well, here we are. We're rolling on in. And this is not a Sideshow Bob show. This is a you-know-who show. It's a me show and a you show and an everybody show and tell because we're all swell. Ah, boy, you guys are just delightful, aren't you? We can tell that this is going to be a comedy night tonight because you're here and we're all together as one. In our 0 point, in our now. And our first comedian is, let's find out. All right, we will talk. We were telepathically communicating, but you feel resistant to that, so we shall speak with our words that we have gained through your awareness. Once the ball gets rolling, there will be no stopping it. Your testimony on this matter will take precedence to all other forms of information. What you and what others like you will share is the truth. Your temptation to seek others' truths as your own is not correct. Please take our word for it. We will show you that this is the process that you are looking for. There we go. Everybody's here. Everybody's happy. Everyone's enlightened. Now, where were we? Oh, the testimony you're looking for. You're looking for somebody to tell you how it's going to be. Well, guess what? That's not how it works. How does it work, you ask? Well, see, here's this little thing where you're doing this thing on Earth, and it's a thing, and you get to choose. You get to choose. Do you like that idea, or does that terrify you? Well, we can't help you out on that, because guess what? It's your journey. You chose it. It's a choose your own adventure. You don't like your adventure? Change it. There's no stopping you. It's your path. You are living infinite possibilities. You are so full of possibilities. The now you is the you that we want you to take into the next minute and show yourself that you are choosing what you desire most. Would you like to choose an adventure in struggle? Because it's not wrong. It's actually all right. All right. It's most, it's aligning with your highest and your best. Oh boy, that's a lot of energy. Give me a second. Breathe. What's aligning with your highest and your best is not necessarily a joyful thing, so to speak. Now, that sounds very odd. However, it's what you make it. So let's think about this for a minute. You really, really want to learn a lesson, but there's no way. Misty has a saying. She says, I'd rather learn it the hard way and really get the lesson than learn it, by somebody else telling her. If you resonate with that, then you know what we're trying to say. Sometimes, like recently, Misty had an experience that taught her a lot, and it was difficult, but it also was entertaining, and she has come out of it, and she's thoroughly enjoyed the experience. As much as that has put her in a precarious situation where she's not further ahead or along, just simply delayed in achieving what she is trying to accomplish. And it's okay. Because you have that opportunity to learn lessons and learn them with a spin, perhaps, a slice, rather. Who knows? Take your pick. Words are so fun here. But the point is, a lesson, and a one that you really want to learn, doesn't always have to be negative. You can throw some sunshine at it and have a little fun with it. Still get the lesson, get you back on track to where you want to go, and just be good in the big picture. Yeah. Sound good? So, choose that adventure. Make it fun. Make it adventurous. Make it not what you ever thought it would be, and yet all kinds of interesting. This is somebody else, and they're actually really killing my spine. It's suddenly like incredibly painful. Well, not incredibly, but I went from no pain to having pain in my spine. And this might be an empathic feeling, and we will see as I let them in. I've also called on Archangel Michael to protect me from any unwanted entities or spirits, just in case. Some of them are trying to sneak in because they do not have a home here, and I can tell them it's time for you to go. Go, go. If you're not of the love and of the light. However, as an empath, there can be these feelings that are not so comfortable, you could say. So it actually has dissipated quite considerably. So perhaps because I've spoken on it, that the empathic feeling is dissipating because I've addressed it, and that often happens. So yeah, that's a lesson in empathy. If you feel it, say it, and then it'll go away. And that's for yourself, for you to have awareness of who's coming in. If they're, so my spine's hurting. Let's take this for example. So that's a pain in my back, a spine. This could be a spirit what's the word? A spirit trying to translate what they have been going through or what they went through before they passed. This could be almost like an oracle card. The pain in my back is that somebody's going through a pain in their day. Or it could be if you have somebody that you're giving a reading to and their back is painful. And that's the feeling that you're getting. You're empathic. So you could be empathic to a spirit, or you can be empathic to, I like to call them a sitter. I don't know what you call them, but it's somebody who's getting a reading. And then of course, there's just the oracle version of what that's about. So there you go. Now, on to the next lesson. Let's have someone come in, please. A loved one in spirit, or a guide, or a teacher, or an angel. And guess what? Dragons are angels. Did you know that? I love it. I knew that a long time ago because I tried to channel an angel and I got a dragon. And then a teacher of mine said, guess what? You got an angel. I'm like, what? Yeah. And it's going to be quite fascinating when the dragons come back into our world, which will be happening sooner than later. And all the other mythical creatures that are actually existing in the multiverse while we're just in our little veiled land. So anyway, enough about that. Who would like to come in? A fairy? Do we want a dragon? Do we want... Did you know that Sasquatches are offended by being called that? And I cannot remember what they want to be called. Sasimas? I can't remember. Anyway, have you heard of the inner earth beings? They're really excited for us to evolve because then they can say hi. But they come out every once in a while and connect with people, but right now, not so much. And I have a feeling that they are, I know they're in California, wherever Oprah lives. Maybe she talks to them. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Yeah, but mostly in those mountain areas is what I know for sure. And everywhere else, I don't know. So, what are the Sasquatches' names? They're all in Victoria Island, and I'm headed that way. So, fingers crossed I get to meet one. That would be weird. It's kind of just like an upright monkey, no? Or ape. I mean, if you think about evolution, why wouldn't they exist? You know, they're just more hairy humans, right? I wonder how big they are, because they're tall, aren't they? Bigfoot, which they don't like as well. Anyway, gosh, and here I just thought Earth was getting boring. Now we have all of this variety and spice of life coming for us. I'm so excited. Hope you are too. Because why wouldn't we be? Oh yeah, don't give me that BS about this world fighting. It's all a show. And we will get through this and we will persevere. And it will be so freaking amazing. You have no idea. Anyway, I don't know why I feel like I have to tell you all this stuff or talk to you about this, because I would rather have somebody come in and talk, but clearly you're being directed this way, so there you go. Okay, so let's try and get somebody here, because I think you would appreciate that, and actually I prefer it so that I don't have to talk. But did you know that just talking like this is actually channeling? So perhaps I'm not just getting stuff from inside this mind, I'm actually getting information from here that wants you to talk about it, wants you to hear about it and think about it and aha about it and that kind of information. Because when you have conversations with people, that is at times channeling as well. So there you go. And that is the easiest kind. Here I have to set myself aside and let them come in, even though, I don't know, I wouldn't even necessarily call it that I'm like setting aside. I feel like I'm just starting to feel the energy, and I just like try to let the energy come in and then let them speak. So if you call that sitting aside, then I guess you can call it sitting aside. And I have no idea what I'm doing there other than watching them because I think they're fucking cool. But, you know, if we have our MC who hangs out over there, they usually are a little bit of a narrator of when I'm hanging out over here watching you guys. So it's kind of like the lineup of spirit is here, And then my gatekeeper, or the MC of my show, comes from here, comes in, talks to you, and then goes back there, and then lets someone in. But then there's this row, and then I'm just kind of beyond that, to my right, beside the spirits who come in. Yeah, so that's how it is for me. And I would say angels probably are coming from my left, so I don't know what you're saying. My left side, generally speaking, if we're gonna put me down the middle or to left, if that's of interest to you. And they're coming from the front of me. Spirit comes from behind me, not sure why. My guardian, gatekeeper at spirit guide, who's the lead, is coming directly beside me on the left hand side. And that's something you develop on your own. So, you know, generally speaking, you can try and have them come up a way that somebody is teaching you, maybe to kind of have some consistency. However, I believe that everyone's an individual, and you may find that spirit, you know, comes from the front and comes around you and comes to the right, or maybe they come from, again, the front, comes around and comes to the left. Sometimes when they're on the left or the right, the maternal side, you know, maybe your subconscious prefers it to be clear that way. So we have a paternal whatever. We have a maternal relation, a paternal relation. Where do the friends come? I don't know. I just let them line up and just hope that they'll tell me who they are. Because, you know, we got no room for our friends. And friends are the best. In fact, they're probably even better than all their others. But anyway, sorry, my head's turning. Don't ask me why. Which makes me think that maybe there's a spirit coming over here that I need to pay attention to. So maybe I'll just go quiet for a minute and we'll see if there's a spirit. Okay. All right, I'm here. Ooh. There we go. Hello. This is just so fascinating. It's been too long. I've been advised to say some words. Not too long ago, we were all drinking our high teas. But now, you children are really not into this. Yep. Oh, there she is. She wants us to come in and she wants us to talk. And yet, don't know if she's ready for us. She says she is. Well, what have you all been doing nowadays? We feel that you're on quite a mission at the moment, and we support you with that. And we know that things can get a little rough. You guys are so sweet. Well, we're simply here to say that life is beautiful and you are very special and we love you dearly. And if you were over here, we would have our little tea party and we would just have a great old time. Names. She's asking me to say my name. Does it matter? All right, we are not at liberty to disclose that information at the moment. And perhaps Misty will tell you later, because she'll just do whatever she wants because she is a sovereign being. However, we would simply request that that is not necessary, as we are a soul at the moment. And as souls are, we don't need a name. We just are an energy. There we go. That's us. An energy. We'll just call us energy. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I can talk. Yep. It's working. I get it. Thank you. Hey, how's it going? So, just checking out this vibe that y'all are doing here. I was kind of curious, to be honest, just what all that's going on over here. And yeah, I mean, I've done this once before, but like it really doesn't interest me to go about doing this. I mean, like, let's put it this way, guys. Come on. Do you want to be pining after your loved ones who have passed? You know that we don't die, right? You know that. So what's the point in whining and complaining about where we've been and that you're so sad? You know, enjoy your life. We are having a blast up here. We're going everywhere we want. We're in infinite places at one time. Like, it's not that deep, guys. Oh, love that saying. All right, so you guys are learning, are you? So I'm gonna say I'm a middle-aged guy. It's kind of like 50s to lower. You know, time just goes by so fast. I know I didn't get old, that's for sure. Am I a teenager? No. 20s? Yeah. Yeah, those were good. I mean, what life are you asking for, you know? I want to say the name Donald. Or the name Travis. All of the above. So, you guys need anything else from me? No? We're good? I can do this all day. Just kidding. Honestly, guys, don't get all worked up. This is not that deep. You can do this. We will come and say hi. And, you know, lots of curious souls out there. And they just pop in, just like me, seeing what's going on here and what kind of show this is that you guys are putting on. And for the love of God, yes, we are coming through. Okay? It's not, you guys, like, you're always in such disbelief that this is possible or this is real. But you know you signed up for this, right? Like, you know, right? You do. Like, you're not just jerking me around is what I feel like saying. Just do it, man. You got this. You guys are all rock stars, as Misty would say. Thanks, I heard you. That's why I said it. And yeah, just take it easy with life. You're doing great. So yeah, we're just gonna head out now because how do I put this nicely? We got better things to do. But don't get me wrong, we love you guys. Like, don't take it too hard that much. Just saying, we checked it out like we wanted to. Now we're going. Okay? You take it easy. Peace out, bro. And we're back. Ooh, 33 minutes. Jeepers. Oh, God, my eyes are just, like, tired. It's like I could have them closed all night. It's, like, so hard to keep them open right now. Well, I hope you had fun. The lady who was, like, the tea lady, she was kind of dressed in a hat. And it's like, I'm over there, and I want to tell you this, but I can't because she's talking, and like, I don't want to forget, but you know. Oh, okay, so that's that lady. The other guy, he told you who he was. Yeah, so she's kind of like this, the hat, kind of like, I don't know, like a teetotaler, like a Bridgerton kind of thing. And she was a spirit, and the last guy was a spirit. And then I felt like maybe it was an angel. No, not angel. Like a ET, who came in the first time and was like really like so strong with their power. And I thought, okay, well maybe it's an angel, and who knows? Maybe you guys know. You let me know if it's an angel or if it's an ET to you. Yeah, but that energy was strong. And then my back hurting, like, that was a whole lesson. And like I said, I called Archangel Michael because I'm like, this is not mine. There's no way. And it's not, because it's not there anymore. So I'm not sure if just somebody listening needed to hear that they have a pain in their back or whatever. Or we need to strengthen our backbone, because technically it is a spine, and I wouldn't be surprised if we all, could straighten up and grow a backbone, essentially. I know I need to do that a bit more. It's called setting boundaries. And I keep shaking this thing. I hope it wasn't annoying. Anyway, it's 36 minutes. Love you. We'll see you soon. Mwah.